guys, and welcome to my video blog. I hope that you're all well, that you've had a good weekend. By the grace of God, I'm feeling a lot better now. Compared to my last video, I looked terrible. Even I admit I looked absolutely awful in my last video. I was not well at all, but I'm a lot better now. I have been training this week, and I've completed 10 full weeks of dieting as well. So that's really good, and I have trained a little bit this week. I did my main heavy days that have to be done. I've done those, and I did all my cardio as well. The problem that I was finding was, and I went back to the doctors on Friday, I was finding it very hard to breathe. Whilst I was doing my workout, I was really struggling to breathe, and it's because I've got a lot of phlegm. It's absolutely disgusting. I've got a lot of phlegm stuck over here basically, and apparently it's a viral thing that's around at the moment. And a lot of people have got this, and when I went and saw the doctor, he showed me quite a few things that I have to do. It's absolutely gross. Quite a few things that I have to do to kind of loosen it up and to get rid of it. So that's what's kind of that's what's restricting my breathing basically, because I haven't got an infection, haven't got a cold, haven't got a flu, nothing like that. So I rested up for 2 days, and I feel a lot better for it as well. So I'm going to start back again properly, full throttle tomorrow, starting 11 weeks, week 11 of dieting, so I'm going to start back again. But I was finding it quite difficult with my breathing and stuff, so I had to stop really. Even everybody at the gym, a lot of people were saying to me, you don't sound well when you're talking, you don't sound well. So, you know, I just thought, I had to be sensible. It's a long journey anyway, I have to be sensible, so it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, like I said, I also spoke to Louise as well, and she said to me, look, you've got to rest up, you've got to clear your chest, rest up. And then she knows I trained very hard. She said to me, I know you trained very hard anyway. She was just seeing kind of how I was doing and stuff. And when I told her, she said, no, you've got to rest to clear it, and then you can go back to it. So I'm going to go back to it tomorrow, so that's absolutely fine. Loads has been going on actually. I've got over 1,000 followers on Twitter now, which I'm actually quite pleased about, considering I haven't been on Twitter for that long. I've got quite a big following from America. I've got a lot of American followers, and I've got quite a few in Australia too, and quite a few Arab guys as well in the Middle East are following me, and Brits as well, of course. But I find a huge base of my following are they are American, and a lot of them are MMA fighters and stuff. So I must be saying something right, I guess. I try not to chat too much rubbish on Twitter. I try to keep it predominantly training related, or if I'm having my cheat meal, something cheat meal food related. But you know, that's basically what I try and do. Is put it up. That's it. Okay, sorry, I was telling my daughter to hold it up a little bit. But I have yesterday, basically, because I wasn't training, my daughter had gone to the theatre with her best friend. So I've been looking into the world of publishing, because my book is very, it's not far off from being ready now for me to submit my final draft, right? So I needed to know, basically, you know, for memoirs, for true stories, you know, for biographies, who are the publishers for these? So I went into that huge Waterstones, that massive one in Piccadilly. I absolutely love bookshops, but I love that particular one, it's amazing. And I was really shocked to see a huge section, big section. And just within like 10-15 minutes, I jotted down like 35 publishers. And that was just from standing there and just writing them down through looking at them. And I think what was very encouraging for me was to see so many of these had international bestseller written on them. So many of them have that written on them. And these were just UK publishing houses, you know. 1 or 2 of them are American. But there are so many in America. And there's just so many, so many, that it's just kind of made me realise that, you know what, I'm going to tap into the American market as well. Not only am I going to send my work to UK publishing houses, I'm going to send them to the American ones as well. Because that's what Monica Ali did. She sent them both to American ones and UK ones, and then they both wanted them, and then she decided where she got the best deal. So that's the kind of thing I'm going to do as well. But I have been reading the autobiographies of Alan Sugar. Steve got me this. I think it's fantastic. Alan Sugar and James Caan. James Caan actually grew up on my road, and his family know my family, and my brothers went to school with him. So we do kind of know each other. But I was actually reading them just to see the writing styles, because their writing styles are absolutely brilliant, and I need to get it so spot on, because what I'm talking about is some of it is so explosive and controversial and shocking that I need to get the tone absolutely spot on for that. So that's why I've been kind of reading them to get a gist of what my writing style needs to exactly be like, so I can really just do it justice, really. Because, you know, I didn't study at Oxford University, I didn't study philosophy at Oxford, I'm not some notorious writer or, you know, done anything like that. I'm just an ordinary woman who has a very shocking story to tell, and I'm telling it. It's as simple as that. And the story on its own is, Steve saying it to me as well, he said it's just worth its weight in gold, just that on its own. You know, you don't have to be the best writer in the world, you don't have to be one of those people, just the story on its own will sell itself. So that's quite cool. But you know, Steve's been really great. It's been really encouraging me, because I've found this week I have found quite difficult, sort of writing wise. I've been writing about some really controversial and difficult things, some very horrific things as well from when I was younger. So not even what happened in my 20s, it was before then, you know. So it's been really hard, and it's been very upsetting for me. But he really is my rock, and he's just supported me. And I think seeing that huge column of books just made me realise that, you know what, no matter how difficult this is, that all those people managed to write theirs, and a lot of them are bestsellers. So, you know what, you've just got to do it. And every time I do feel a bit disheartened, I think, oh my god, this is so difficult, this is so hard, I just visualise that column, and I visualise my book being up there, and I visualise my book actually having international best-selling book written on it. So I kind of, you know, I'm a very visual person anyway, I talk about that quite a bit. So that's quite cool. But it was Thanksgiving this week, and I did go a bit mad on Twitter for Thanksgiving with all my sort of American followers and stuff. But it just seems that you know, it's a really big holiday out there. So that was quite nice too. But I have really missed my training so much, and I think that's why I went back a little bit earlier than I should have done, really. But it's because I missed it so much. But it was so nice when I went there that, you know, the guys do notice me, and no, they notice me, but, you know, one of them, Chris, he's really lovely. He actually said to me that, you know, you don't realise how much the guys here respect you. You know, you're here every day, you do your cardio in the morning, you're here in the evenings, you weight train, you know, you don't complain, you don't anything, you just get on with it, you unrack all the weights, you don't ask somebody to do them, you're not dolly-fied up for the gym. I mean, who the hell is dolly-fied up for the gym? I mean, for God's sake, you're there to train. It's not a, you know, fashion parade or something. If you want to do a fashion parade, go to, like, Virgin Active in Chigwell or something, you know, or the David Lloyd in Chigwell if you want that. I go to a very hardcore place. So, you know, but apart from that crew, it's been really good. I've had a really good weekend, and I had a fantastic cheat meal. I had my cheat meal yesterday because I was really craving chips. For some reason, I always go through this phase, I crave chips, and so I just went to the chippy and I had cod and chips. I didn't even eat the batter on the cod, I just ate the inside of the fish, and I had some of the chips. I just wanted a handful of chips, so I kind of had that, so that was really nice. But I'm really looking forward to this week, because I'm so fired up, both for my training and for my work, actually. I'm so determined to get it done, because next year, God willing, it's just going to be such a huge year for me. It's just so much is jam-packed into 1 year. I don't know if I can even do everything, but I'm very determined anyway, so I'm going to get everything done regardless. But I probably won't be writing my blog as often. That's the only thing, because I need the time. I really need to devote the time to my book. So it's not forever, just for a little while. But I will be devoting more time to my blog next year anyway. But just a few little things that I'd show you that are in my daughter's toy. A little Care Bear. There's loads of them. There's a little Care Bear here. This was actually mine, but Steve got me that. But because I never had the family as a kid. So when we got married, before we got married, he actually bought me the whole Care Bears family, because my parents couldn't afford to buy me one when I was a child, but it was really trendy. This is another one. I thought a little Christmassy bear, little Winnie the Pooh. It was really cute. That was like a limited edition one I got. And this is like a little Tinkerbell as well. That was a little Tinkerbell from Disney, actually. We got this from Florida for my daughter. She's got hundreds of these. She's got so many of these, but I'm not actually going to show you the toy room today. But I do actually want to make some food as well. I do also want to show you some food and stuff as well. So I'm probably going to do that in the new year. I'm going to show you some of the foods that I eat and how I've modified some of them to make them a bit more interesting, how I've sort of incorporated Indian styles of cooking into what I'm eating. So that's cool. But team, train hard crew, I'm going to be working very hard, okay? Lots and lots of big love. Mwah! Bye!